8 things that make no sense about Naruto's parents. Naruto's parents were not able to be around to watch Naruto grow up, but fans get to see them toward the end of Naruto, Shippuden. Naruto Uzumaki's parents, Minato Namikaze the 4th Hokage and Kushina Uzumaki the previous Jinchuriki for the nine-tailed fox spirit passed away while trying to stop the nine-tailed fox. Kurama, from destroying the Hidden Leaf Village. They successfully stopped the attack by sealing the beast within their infant son, Naruto. Because of this, they were not able to be around to watch Naruto grow up. But fans get to see them toward the end of Naruto, Shippuden, and the two are alluded to on many occasions throughout the series. Still, there are things about Naruto's parents that make no sense. 8. How did Minato have a part of Kurama within him? There had never really been a precedent for a tailed beast's essence being split between two hosts, and there was not a whole lot of talk about how Minato achieved such a feat. But he did it using the Reaper Death Seal. It was a good thing that he did, too, as it helped the team fight Kaguya. Still, the mechanics do not make a lot of sense compared to the previous world building the series had done up until that point and did feel a bit like a way to mitigate a bad case of power creep to help Minato keep up at the end of the series when he was resurrected. 7. Why couldn't Kabuto access Kushina's DNA? The reason why Kabuto could not use the Edo Tensei to bring back Kushina or Mito Uzumaki was never really addressed. It was simply left to his inability to get their DNA as with Jiraiya. However, something similar happens with Jiraiya in the Boruto series when they meet Kashin Koji and the Kara. Perhaps having two powerful Fuinjutsu users would have complicated the storyline too much. But there should not have been a reason Kabuto could not achieve this when he did for so many others unless he simply did not want to. 6. Why did everyone decide to name Naruto after the Uzumaki not the Namikaze? It has been noted that Naruto was given the Uzumaki name because the Namikaze name would have put a target on his back. So, instead, they put the Uzumaki spiral, a literal target, on Naruto's proverbial back. The entire Uzumaki clan had been wiped out, along with their village in the land of whirlpools. People were hunting down the Uzumaki, which was why Kushina joined the Hidden Leaf in the first place. On top of that, Minato died fighting Kurama, not any assassins, so it does not make sense why Naruto could not have been called a Namikaze. Plus, if they were going to go so far as to avoid the Namikaze name, couldn't they have given him a fake last name? 5. How were the Uzumakis that powerful? Kushina's Uzumaki clan was destroyed and its surviving members were scattered across the world all because the other villages feared their sealing jutsus or fuinjutsus. They could not only seal tailed beasts but also house them within their bodies and survive. Their chakra levels were off the charts, and their endurance was unbeatable. So, how did the Uzumaki clan get so powerful? It is never really addressed why they, as a clan, were so capable in these areas. Still, they were not as lauded as the Senju or Uchiha clans. 4. Why did they not have a backup childcare plan? Not only did Kushina and Minato live in a war-torn world that saw extreme violence and frequent loss, but they also lived in the precarious position of being both the Jinchuriki and Hokage respectively. So, not having a backup plan for their infant should they die or become captured was a bit negligent. Sure, they put Naruto in the hands of the third Hokage and the system he built. But fans saw how well that went, and it was not like there were no orphans in Kushina and Minato's lifetime. They should have known what was to come if they did not set up a contingency plan. 3. Why was everything about ramen? It makes sense that Kushina and Minato would want to honor the great Sannin, Jiraiya, whose vision of hope and peace inspired Minato, but to name their son after Narutomaki was a bit weird. even if it was a character in Jiraiya's book. On top of that, Kushina loved ramen, and Naruto ended up also being obsessed with ramen when he grew up. Even the spiral on the Uzumaki crest harkens back to Narutomaki. Kushina and the Uzumaki clan were just obsessed with the food. 2. Why did they not learn a different sealing jutsu for Kurama? The Uzumaki clan had a plethora of super strong Fuin jutsu at their disposal. Mito Uzumaki, the first Jinchuriki for Kurama, was able to seal Kurama within herself and survive. So, it was not impossible to seal the nine-tailed fox within someone and survive, especially for the Uzumakis. Instead, Minato learned the Reaper Death Seal. And it ended up killing him. He even had an Uzumaki, Kushina, at his disposal to either learn from or gain strength from. 1. Why did Kushina become friends with Kurama? There is a lot of debate surrounding why Kurama killed Minato and Kushina. Minato's actual cause of death was, of course, the Reaper Death Seal. So Kurama did not kill him. However, why did he kill Kushina? One theory could be that Kurama did not like Kushina, or that his hatred was simply too strong at the time, which might support the idea that Naruto was Azura's reincarnation. If Kushina had befriended Kurama, as her son would later do, she might have been able to stave off death. She might have been able to stop Kurama's rampage altogether, especially when she was supposed to be the love antithesis to Kurama's hatred.